Dashboards are powerful tools for visualizing data and gaining insights into various aspects of business performance. They provide interactive and intuitive interfaces for users to explore and analyze data. Here are the key components and features of SAC dashboards: interactive charts and graphs, smart insights, storytelling, predictive analysis, financial performance management, human resources analysis, sales and marketing analysis.
Welcome to your command center for global trade visibility. In today's high-velocity supply chain, even one delayed customs declaration can lead to inventory pileups, missed deliveries, and contract penalties. This dashboard equips you not just to observe your trade operations, but to actively govern them. Let's start from the top. You process 5 million total declarations. That number represents your global trade footprint. Each declaration carries weight, regulatory risk, delivery precision, and cost exposure. The customs clearance rate is 90%, which is strong and signals high procedural efficiency. The average customs processing time is 4 days. This metric highlights efficiency differences across regions. Faster clearances indicate streamlined processes, while delays may point to documentation gaps, regulatory complexity, or partner inefficiencies. However, the rejected declarations stand at 10%, a red flag. These rejections often mean compliance gaps, documentation errors, or regulatory mismatches. Each rejection has a potential to trigger delays, penalties, or even audits. Reducing this metric should be a key focus. Looking at the declaration trend over time, you can spot spikes and dips in customs activity. These could be tied to seasonal shipments, financial year closings, or unexpected disruptions. This trend view helps forecast workload and prepare your teams for peak demand periods. Now, consider logistics performance. The total transit time per region reveals regional differences: 7 days in North America, 8 in Asia-Pacific and South America, and 9 in the Middle East. These variances point to where shipment flows are most optimized and where coordination gaps still exist. Next, the on-time shipment rate per mode tells you how reliable each transport channel is. Road shipments account for 40%, sea for 25%, air for 30%, and rail just 5%. This helps you identify which channels drive reliability and which may need operational improvements. Finally, the freight cost per storage type shows cost distribution: $211 for one category, $208 for another, $196, and $186 across others. This breakdown is crucial for identifying where logistics spending is concentrated and where opportunities for storage or mode-based cost savings might exist. In short, this dashboard doesn't just monitor trade. It empowers you to improve compliance, reduce risks, optimize transit times, and manage costs more effectively across the entire cross-border supply chain. Welcome to your logistics performance cockpit, where trade speed meets operational cost. Start with the total transit time, averaging just 4 days. 4 time-sensitive cargo. That figure can mean the difference between hitting market windows or facing shelf life losses. But speed alone isn't enough. The on-time delivery rate, currently at 90%, adds accountability. However, that still leaves 10% of shipments delayed, as captured in the delayed shipments KPI. Each delay can trigger cost overruns, contract penalties, or reduce customer satisfaction. Now look at total storage and handling costs, highlighted at the top: $360 million. This is a strategic cost driver, often overlooked, yet crucial in managing your bottom line. Whether it's aging inventory or inefficient warehousing, this single metric signals the need for cost control actions across the supply chain. Looking at regional performance, the total shipments per region chart shows Europe for 38 and North America for 129, leading volumes, followed by Asia-Pacific for 116, South America for 09, and the Middle East 328. This helps pinpoint where logistics pressure is highest and where to allocate resources. The on-time shipments per region view tells another story. While Europe 394 and North America 386 show strong reliability, the Middle East 295 lags noticeably, signaling bottlenecks that may stem from port congestion or customs delays. Drilling into costs, The total storage and handling cost per storage type reveal that container yards 95M and warehouses 94M account for the largest shares, followed by cold storage 88M and bonded warehouses 83M. This breakdown highlights where optimization efforts can deliver the biggest financial impact. Finally, the total shipments per port shows that Shanghai 709, Dubai 665, and LA 614 are your most active gateways. These high-volume hubs are critical to monitor for congestion risks and cost spikes. Altogether, this page transforms logistics data into actionable intelligence, equipping you to reduce delays, control storage costs, and optimize trade flows across regions and modes. Moving to the third page, which is your bird's eye view, the trade summary table. But don't just see it as a report, see it as your strategic compass. Each row brings together a unique combination of shipment mode, product category, and trade partner country. Each column, from total declarations to approved and rejected cases, shipments, and delays, weaves a story about operational strength and the risks that need attention. Take automotive moving by air into Brazil. Here, 59,525 declarations were filed, and 53,570 were approved. That's a strong compliance ratio, yet 5,955 rejections remain, a signal of documentation gaps or mismatches with regulatory requirements. From 32,529 shipments, only 651 were delayed, putting this lane at a relatively stable 2% risk zone. Now shift to electronics by air to China. A total of 61,997 declarations were lodged, with 55,795 approvals. Shipments reached 31,823, but 637 delays were recorded. On paper, the percentage seems small, but in high-value cargo like electronics, every single delay carries outsized financial and reputational costs. Look next at machinery transported by air to Brazil. Out of 48,084 declarations, 43,273 gained approval, leaving 4,811 rejections. With 25,227 shipments, the 631 delays stand out as areas for investigation, potentially tied to oversized cargo handling, infrastructure constraints, or port side capacity challenges. Beyond individual trade flows, the real insight lies in the patterns. Germany consistently shows higher rejection rates in both automotive and electronics, hinting at local customs complexity. India, on the other hand, shows stronger approval ratios but continues to face recurring shipment delays, likely a reflection of infrastructure issues at key ports and airports. Moving to the data action, this page also features interactive data actions. Users can trigger drill downs or simulate what-if changes, such as adjusting delivery methods or reallocating storage across ports. This allows planning teams to visualize the downstream impact of decisions before executing them. And this table is not just a snapshot. It is an interactive decision-making tool. Users can filter by region, year, customer, or product category to sharpen their focus. They can drill down from totals into specific partner countries or shipment modes to uncover bottlenecks in real time. They can even simulate what-if scenarios, such as shifting cargo from air to sea or redistributing volume across ports, to instantly see the ripple effects on approvals, delays, and shipment flow. In essence, this page acts as an operational control tower. It brings trade, logistics, and compliance teams into alignment on one shared version of the truth, while also empowering leaders to move seamlessly from data to decision and from decision to action. This final page gives you a global lens on customs clearance performance across countries. The interactive geo-map highlights customs clearance rates by trade partner nations, instantly revealing where your processes are seamless and where red flags exist. Countries shaded darker represent higher clearance rates, while lighter shades indicate potential friction. For example, Germany and Singapore show high clearance efficiency, ideal benchmarks for best practices. Brazil and Turkey, on the other hand, display lower clearance rates, pointing to possible documentation delays, local regulation challenges, or partner readiness issues. Use this view to Benchmark custom success by geography. Spot high-risk regions that require escalations or process changes. Prioritize digital trade agreements or broker improvements in underperforming zones. This page completes your global trade governance story, enabling better decisions not just within your borders, but across them.
It's not over yet. SAC also allows the export of data from individual charts or entire dashboards from SAP Analytics Cloud, ensuring that your data insights are easily shareable and accessible to your intended audience. It is a useful feature for sharing insights and reports with stakeholders who may not have direct access to SAC. We can export into Excel, then show and extract table data into Excel, and finally, export the dashboard as a PDF. Models in SAC define how data is organized, stored, and processed, enabling users to build accurate and insightful reports and dashboards. They support a wide range of features, from data integration and preparation to advanced analytics and collaboration, enabling users to create comprehensive and insightful analytic solutions. They are flexible, as we can add additional fields as per the customer's requirement. For further information on these dashboards, KPIs, or required features, please contact VASPP Technologies.